Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 101st edition of the MakeCode Arcade Advanced stream. That's how you say that. I'm Richard, at Richard on the MakeCode forum.
I'm Joey, at JWonderl on the MakeCode forum.
I'm Shannon, at Shakao on the MakeCode forum.
And I'm Vivian, I live cheerful on the MakeCode forum.
Cool. And yeah, this is our first stream after our 100th centennial celebration stream. And we're going back to the game that we made in stream number 99, which was Gotta Go Fast. Which was a game about an astronaut who is trying to get to a flag. And there's supposed to be a moral dilemma in it, but we'll probably do that later. Anyway.
What's the plan for today? What are we going to do? Richard can't hear us. Richard can hear us.
Richard might be able to hear us.
He will be able to hear us. Were we zombies? Can you hear us? Should we keep talking? I don't know if he knows.
I think silence is just the best thing.
Oh, Richard,
no.
We can't hear you. It's okay. I can say the words Richard wants to say.
Yeah.
Here we have the undo button. I am right-handed. And here is the team's call. Okay. I think he can hear us.
Can you hear me now?
He can hear. Oh no, goodbye, Richard.
Oh. Oh, you're gonna have to redo the names.
Oh no. That's okay. I'm fast. Here we go.
All of our streaming
Oh no.
Stream. It's
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, yeah. Brand new stream. More technical difficulties than ever before. Okay, let me share my screen again.
Cool.
Sorry about that, everybody. My headphones started making a lot of clicking noises.
Ooh, 31 seconds. That's not a time to beat.
So the plan that we had for today was something that we kind of talked about last stream, which was doing a ghost, which is something you see in some racing games where your best time, we record the kind of path that you took to get there. And then we make it so that you can see that path as you're running, and you can see how much worse you're doing than your best ever time. It's
or
really
better.
Or better. But usually worse because it's your best time. So anyway, we're going to be using the settings extension to do this today. And first, let me go over some kind of small changes that I made to the code since we last watched. The first thing that I did was we wanted to compete against each other. So I added a best time feature. And for that, I used the settings extension. What I do is I store your best time at the end of the run, and then I display your time that you got and your best time. So if I go to the ending now, we should be able to see that. This is going to be a very bad time. Okay, CNC, I got 40.95. My best time is 10.19. And that's kind of cool, but the ghost thing is going to make that even cooler because we're going to be able to see exactly where we jumped and how fast we went as we're going. So to do that, I think the easiest thing to do is we're going to be storing our location as our sprite moves. And so there's kind of an obvious way we could do that, which is using a number array. I'm not planning on doing that, though, just because I think that it might end up getting too big. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this going to be too big, or should I use a string, which was what I was going to do?
Oh, I thought you were going to use an image. I have no thoughts of string versus array.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, I'm going to do a string because I think it might be slightly better. And to do that, I'm going to create a variable, and it's going to be called path string. And we're going to be using this to keep track of our path as we move. So for the beginning, I'm just going to set this to be equal to the empty string. And one cool thing about strings is you can kind of use them like number arrays. If you go into the text category, there are 2 blocks that are useful for this. And they are text from card code and this, wait, does convert 0 to text? No, that's not card code to text, is it? Yeah, okay, never mind, I'm going to use an array. Sorry.
I think that was from card code, but I can't say 100%.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a weirdly labeled block.
Yeah, all right, we're going to use an array and hopefully it's fine. So we'll rename this to path array. And we're going to start it out as empty. And now what we want to do is we want to record our X and Y position for each of, for like, I don't know, every however many seconds. And so to do that, I'm going to be using a game update. And I could just use a plain old game update, but that means I'm going to be recording a lot of positions, and I might run out of memory, which is no good. So for the start, I'm going to just do every 100 milliseconds, and we'll see how it looks. If it's too choppy, we might make it a little bit lower, but for now, we'll just do 100 milliseconds. It's always going to look better if you do it at a lower time. Okay. So inside of this game update, we want to record our current position. And the way I'm going to do that is by using the add value to end block, this array. So let's go ahead and select our variable, path array. And the value I want to add is the player X position and the player Y position. So I could do this with 2 arrays. I could store 2 arrays, one with X's and one of Y's. But as long as I remember that the even numbers are always X's and the odd numbers are always Y's, I don't need to do that. So I can just store it in this path array like this. All right, that's cool. Now let's go into settings, and we're going to get this block right here, which is set setting string to number array of whatever. This is going to let us store an array of numbers that we can then recall later when we restart the game, just like we're storing the best time right now. So I'm going to go over to our event for the end of the game. And I'm going to set best path to the number array, and it's going to be the array that we stored. Path array. And I need to do it up here too. Well, I guess I only want to set it if the elapsed time is less than the best time. So let me put that inside of an if statement real quick.
It's true, you don't care about past failures.
True. I grabbed a string equals block, but it's fine.
There we go.
All right, there we go. I think this is good.
You need to move the set setting in, right? Because otherwise, that will always.
No, it does the minimum.
Yeah, but they'll be equal. Best time will equal elapsed time if it's a new best time, right?
Oh yes, you're right. So there we go, and now we can just go ahead and do that. We don't need this min block anymore. All right, so now we're storing it, and that's great. We want to actually play it, though, when we are playing the game. And so to do that, I'm going to use this function that we have called start level. And this function is what we call at the beginning of the game. It puts our player on top of our start tile, which is incorrectly drawn here. Let me fix this. There we go. It's this little rocket ship. And what we're going to do inside of this function is we're going to create a ghost sprite. So let me put this right here.
Not the kind of ghost that Shannon likes.
Could be.
Yeah, we don't want it to get mixed up with the real player, so maybe it should just be a ghost.
That means you die once you hit the end.
No, it just means a ghost really is a fan of your work.
Yeah. Or you live a long, fruitful life, and then at the end you come back here to relive your best work.
True. That's beautiful.
Ghost. I don't know. Yeah, no, it's better like that. Or
Perfect.
we'll just leave it like
Expert
this.
has spoken.
I'm going to add a new kind, and it's going to be ghost. And this might surprise you, but we're going to be setting a flag on this guy, and it's the ghost flag. We are going to set it to be on. And that's because we wanted to not have any collisions with the other things on the tile map. We're just going to be placing it in positions, so there's no reason for it to worry about walls and stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and create another variable now, and it's going to be called best path. And we are going to first check to see if we have a setting for the best path. This is going to be just in case you're running this game for the first time or you haven't completed a run yet, then you won't have anything stored in this setting. So you want to make sure that we check to see if it exists before we set this variable. Now we're going to set best path to be read the setting best path as number array. And we're going to create one more variable, and it's going to be called best path index. And this is just going to be keeping track of where we are inside of our best path as we move. So it's going to start at 0, and we're going to increase it by 2 every game update, because we're going to be reading the X and the Y. So we want to skip over both of those. So we're going to increase it by 2. All right. So if the best path exists, we can check that by just doing this if best path. We want to take our ghost sprite and we want to set its position to be the value at the best path index and the value at the best path index plus 1. Remember, we're doing X and then Y. So we want to do X first, then Y. And then we want to change the value by 2. Plus 1. And now we're going to change best path index by 2. There's one other thing we have to do real quick, which is what happens when we get to the end of our best path location. You know, the best path is probably going to be faster than our path that we're doing right now. So we need to make sure that if the if best path index is greater than or equal to the length of best path, we don't run this code. Otherwise, we're going to get an exception. Or not an exception, but something weird's going to happen. probably pass undefined to x and y, and I don't know what happens when we do that. All right, what was I looking for? Oh, an and block.
And.
Yeah. And we need this length block. We need a comparison block. Best path index is less than length of array. Best path. All right, I think this should do it. So now we can, right now our sprite isn't moving because we haven't recorded a best path yet. But if I go now and finish, we should save our best path, and then in the next playthrough, we should see it go.
I thought that was 777. Like, how?
Oh no. Something weird is happening.
Where did it go?
Flew away. Okay, let's figure out what we're doing wrong. So we're setting x to the best path get value at best path index, which should start at 0. And we're setting y to be the best path get value at best path index plus 1. That should be inside there. Look at him go. It's pretty choppy though. Let's make this
Like you
a bit
said.
better.
Wow. Oh.
Oh man, he beat me.
He beat you because he went twice as fast.
Why did
Is
it
it
go twice
wait?
as fast? Wait.
Because you changed it from 100 milliseconds per step to 50.
Oh.
Right.
But
that
you
makes
beat
sense.
it. Let's see. Since we're going to have a best path from now on, maybe we should remember to destroy the ghost sprite if there isn't a best path yet.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Ooh. Oh, wait, was that a new high score? 10-10?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Ooh.
And I wasn't even paying attention.
Got into a flow state.
Yeah, I guess you just need to get into the zone. That's how you do this. Yeah,
Oh my
Ghost
goodness.
is so much faster than me.
It can go through walls.
All right. So it's still pretty choppy though. I'm wondering if we can just put this down way lower, and we'll see how it runs. It should run fine in the browser. It might not run fine on hardware, but he's gonna be super fast again because I need to beat my best time. Let me just go ahead and clear my settings real quick. Okay, edit my code, put in this clear all settings. Press A. All right, the settings are cleared now. I'll change my code back so that it's not there anymore. All right, and then like Joey mentioned, we're going to go to our start level code, and I'm just going to move this ghost sprite stuff inside of here, so that the ghost sprite will only be created if we have a best path.
Oh my gosh.
You jerk.
Ooh.
Too bad I can't like break the blocks for you. And you can just
Or-
take that.
You could make it so it competes with you. So you press A and it like slows you down in the future run. Competitive self multiplayer.
Ah, take that, Ghost. All right. Awesome. Okay, I don't really have any ideas for what to do for the rest of the stream. That took less time than I thought it would.
Yeah, turned out good. We could add multiple levels.
Yeah.
We
I guess
really
could do
wouldn't
that.
run on hardware then if we're storing it for every level, but
It might, as long as we clear it.
yeah, maybe.
Probably not, though. Okay. So let's figure out what we can do to do some multiple levels. And maybe we should make a first level that is less gosh darn hard, because this level is quite gosh darn hard.
There's too many parts in this level that are difficult.
Yeah, there's like 3 very difficult parts.
This
And
is
this
like
last part is
second to last.
psychological.
Whoops. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a few things. First, we're going to make a function, which is going to be, or I guess we could just use our existing start level function, but I'm going to put in a variable that is current level. So let's make that real quick. And we're going to start with current level at 0. And if you've watched this stream before, you've probably seen us do something like this. We are going to have an if statement inside of here that is going to be going over the current level and figuring out which tile map we should load. So let's start with current level equals 0. Whoops. And we want to load our tile map. Oh, let's do it, Daryl. No, not that one.
Unrelated, but idea. We can make it so if it's further along the track than you, it gives you random insults and like taunts you a little. But that can be a stretch goal.
I feel like you've seen, we like rewatched Haunted Homeowners Association, and you're like, oh yes, my favorite part of that game was being insulted.
But you can't see the insults if it's ahead of you.
I think say stays in screen, right? We can figure it out.
I think it's
Even
saving
if
screen.
it's
I don't think it does. All right, so what do we want to do when we start a level? We want to set our tile map, which we're doing. We want to place the player on top of the start location. We want to reset our level start time, and we want to get our best path. However, right now we're only storing one best path. We want to store a best path for all of the levels. So to do that, we need to go ahead and make a, I think I'm going to make a function to, no, I'll just use a join block. So we're going to create a new setting, and it's going to be best path, and then the level is going to be the second argument. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this current level and put it in here. And now we are going to have to do the thing that Joey mentioned before, which was if the ghost sprite exists, but we don't have a best path for this level, we want to destroy it. So I guess we don't really need this else if. We just always want to destroy the ghost sprite if it exists at the beginning of the level. So if
Past Ghost Sprite.
there it is, ghost sprite, destroy ghost sprite. And we also want to clear this best path because if we don't, we're going to get out of memory errors. And we might still get out of memory errors, but at least this will be slightly better. So we're going to set best path to be an empty array. All right.
We're relying on its truthiness, right? So I think we might have to do that empty array.get thing to undefine it. Because there's a truthiness check in if empty array exists.
Right. Yeah. So we'll do that. This is bad. Don't do this. But if you want to assign something to nothing and you're in blocks, the way you do it is empty array, get value at 0. Now Ghost Sprite will be assigned to nothing because there is nothing at the position 0 inside an empty array. All right. The other thing we want to do is we want to make sure that we clear our path array because we want it to be empty each time. So let's go ahead and put that up there. And I think that's it. Did I miss anything?
Did we increase current level?
No, we didn't do that yet. Also, we didn't do the changing the setting at the end of the level. So let's do that.
Does best? I think best path has to be undefined too, but or does it? Maybe not.
No, it doesn't. We don't.
The index will always be less than the length of it, so it should be.
Yeah, that's true. It should be fine. Nope, this should be best time. I know you're mad at me. Give me a second.
I feel like this is one of those TV shows or movies where somebody's mad at you, and if the person would just talk faster, so they could explain, all the conflicts would be resolved, but instead the other person walks away in a fury. Good thing our code can't walk away and be mad at us.
All right, so we're also going to change current level by 1, and we're going to call start level again. And now we need to take this game over. And we're going to put it in the else case for this, if else. All right, let's make a level 2.
Level 1?
Yeah. But, you know, in people speak. All right, so I'm thinking for this one, I wanted to do a vertical one. That might be fun. It might be terrible. We'll see. So I want to make the width equal to the screen. So I'm going to do 20 because it's 20 times 8, which is 160. And then for the height, let's just do 150 again. I don't know. All right, now let's get the eraser, or really we'll just do, nope, not that one. Oh, does this not work in tile maps?
Does
Nope.
what?
Select and delete does not work in tile maps, I guess.
Oh.
It's fine, I'll just erase.
You gotta use a big eraser, which is the most exciting eraser.
It is. All right. So first, let's go ahead and define our walls. And I'm going to do the, not walls. We're going to define our walls, in-game walls. And for that, I'm going to use the rectangle tool. And I messed it up at the top, but I'll go fix it. Oh, no. Did it again. Third time's the charm. Fourth time, the charm. All right, going slowly.
Oh no.
All right. New tactic.
It looks like a fashion print.
All right, we're just gonna have double thick walls. All right, so let's put the player's start down here. And we want to start this out easy. So we're just going to do, some little stair steps. And a quick reminder, you can jump 3 blocks high in this game. And for the horizontal movement, you can jump a whole bunch. So I'm pretty sure this should be easy to make. Put in a little slow bit here. If you guys have any ideas for what to put in this level, let me know.
You should have a section where if you accidentally break the blocks, then you have to go a much longer way around.
Ooh, I like that. This is not doable right now. Forgot the thing I just said. All right, so let's think about how to do that. So it could be that we put in a section that is too narrow for you to jump, like this. And then we put in these blocks like this. And no, that would still be faster, huh?
What if you're like going underneath something and you might accidentally hit the blocks because you're jumping between platforms, but above, if you have the platforms there still, you can walk across. But if you don't, you have to do the left side. You can walk across to get to stairs. Otherwise, you have to jump.
Oh, okay. I get it. So what we want to do is something like this, where we have a section that has a narrow hallway with these at the top. It needs to be at least 3 above so that you can't just break these and jump up. So do this like this. Is that right? Yeah, like right there. So you go through here. We'll put an obstacle right here that you have to jump. So we'll put in like a slow bit. And if you foolishly jump here and hit these blocks, then when you're going up here, we'll go through here, and this will be a fast path, an easy jump right here. And then this will be a really hard jump up here. Ooh, I need to go down one more, I think. Okay, so you go through here, you accidentally jump and hit this, then you need to get up to, so you jump on here, and you jump up here, wait, get here, you jump and break this, you jump up here, and then you jump up here, and then this goes like this. And then if you didn't break this, you'll be able to go through this little pathway. like that. And then we'll put a nice set of easy jumps on this side. Does this look right? So you shouldn't be able to get up past here. But if you break this, you won't be able to go through here, but you should be able to make these jumps.
Should some of the breakable ones be split? Because I feel like you might be able to jump across one. Maybe not. I guess we have to just test it.
Yeah.
Maybe this is our moral dilemma. Should you walk across the water? Should you jump across? Who knows?
Is it water? I thought it was just unnamed space goo.
Oh, goo, right. It was blue, and the only blue thing I know is water.
All right. This is going to be really, really punishing, I think. So to do that, what it's going to be is just a straight up.
Oh, mean.
This was your idea, Shannon.
I didn't have the execution. I just had the initial, like, seed.
And it's very clear that we're punishing you.
Yep. This is a mistake you'll make once. All right. Oh, no.
No.
All right. Let's go up a bit.
Wait, should we save it just in case? Can we copy and paste the tiles? No. Okay, it's there still.
Yeah. Cool. Safety save. Now let's go back to our work. Vivian makes a good point that it is good to save your work when you're working on something big.
I've lost my stuff so much.
All right. So I think now we want to just kind of level out the playing field because everyone's on the same point now. Or really, I could just get rid of this, I guess. And I think now this is just going to be like a little free jump section where I'm just going to put in a bunch of platforms. And we'll see if this is possible or not.
I do like that we started with the idea of that level is too hard and it is a very mean level. And now we're making this.
But this one isn't just like hard. This is maybe hard depending on what kind of person you are.
Yeah. You know what? I think we're maybe at testing point now. So let me go ahead and define some walls. All right, and now for testing, I'm going to make this level 1 or level 0.
Oh.
There we go. We already have part of the impossible. In retrospect, this is very clearly not something that you could have done. I should have noticed this.
I think we got distracted by what was to do next. And then we were like, we'll connect it up later.
Which was Shannon's awesome mean idea.
Everyone's blaming me, but Vivian came up with the tunnel and the...
I was helping you, Shannon, realize your dream.
I already fell into our trap.
Wait, go back and see if you can clear the jump. Or
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, you just got to go fast.
Kinda. Yeah, you have to.
But
It's
you
really
might
tough.
you might waste a lot of time.
You
trying
still
to
lose time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really tough. I think we should consider that not possible.
Cool.
That is going to be a very painful way to lose to your own ghost.
All right. So I'm already noticing some things with our tile map that we should make a little bit easier. First of all, I hate this. So I'm just going to box that up. And we'll do it like that. And I was able to get through the tile map up to this point, but I also need to make sure that I can do this fast path. So let me try that real quick, actually. There we go. There we go.
Nice.
Much faster. All right. Now in this upper part, this is not possible right now. So I'm going to put in a platform right here. So you should be able to go bup, 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 bup. You might be stuck here.
I don't think the third jump is possible.
Oh, you mean this one?
Yeah. Is it?
With the overhang?
Yeah.
It might not be.
Oh.
There you go. That should work, right?
Yeah.
Oops. Okay. And now I think for this next part, what I'm going to do is new feature coming soon.
Oh.
Whoops. Not that. There is something weird going on with the marquee tool and the pan tool. All right. And now for this, what I want to do is, okay, we're going to figure out what the path is. So you can go bump, 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 bump. This might not be good. All right, so you go doot, 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 doot. Cool. And just to be super mean about it, whoops.
Isn't that helpful though? Because then you're indicating to the players which way they don't want to go.
I guess that's true. Oh, well, though. All right. And now it's going to be smooth sailing.
Ooh. I feel like the last time I did this, you made fun of me for not using the line tool. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Fair burn. And I'm also going to flatten out the top of these. This. And that means I'm going to use the line tool.
Beautiful.
right there. And we'll put the end up here. Cool. Let's go fill in the walls. All right, let's see if I can do this level.
Don't jump. What self-restraint, amazing. Oh no. What does jumping jalopy mean?
Jumping jalopy?
Jalopy? Yeah.
Jalopy is a name for like a broken out car.
Oh, okay. So this is not a jumping jalopy.
No. Jumpin' Jalopy was a character from Really Fast.
Oh.
Woo!
920 is too big object, I think.
Yep. So I think we've reached the limitation of our ghost code, which is not super surprising. And one way that we can make that a little bit better is by going into JavaScript for a second. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to JavaScript, go to our little blocks file that we made last time. So we need from car code, or do we need to car code? I'll just do both.
I feel like we're hacking.
Did I mean from car
From
code?
car.
Yes.
Okay, I need a straw poll. Do you guys pronounce it char or car?
Car.
Car.
Shannon. I'm worried now.
I say char in my head.
Yay! Okay. I say char too.
All right, yay, custom blocks. Go back to main.ts, go back to blocks. Now we have our own little category down here.
Ooh.
And it's got to car code and from car code. All right, it's gonna be very similar, but we're gonna be changing the type from array to string. And it might still be too big, we'll see. See how fast I can do this. Switching to mouse.
It's really fast coding. What do you mean switching to? Were you using trackpad before?
Yep.
I feel like this is like, you know, when people train with weights on to go fast, and then they take the weights off and way faster.
Yes, it is exactly like that. Okay, we're going to set our best path to be empty string. We're going to set our path array to also be empty string. Okay, go into text. set our path array to be join path array plus the x plus the y, but we don't actually want to do plus the x plus the y. We want to convert them into cars.
Would this qualify for a traffic jam game because there's cars in them? Loophole.
Wait, this
It's up
one's
to you, and you're
not
willing to accept it.
Oh wait, no, it's
What's up?
Unicode. We have plenty of space. Never mind.
Yeah, we got plenty of space. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
All right. Now this best path get value at, we are going to instead do car from best path at best path index. And we want to do 2 car code like this.
Does somebody want to explain why Richard's doing it? I can try. Or Joey, do you want to go? Joey, go.
When we're storing numbers, we're storing a lot more information than we actually likely need. We're storing all the decimal points and stuff. When we do a car code here, we can get it down to just a byte, a Unicode character, and then we can store it in a string. And that's also just less overhead than storing it in an array in the first place. Is that about what you're thinking, Richard? I'm not sure how much of a difference it's going to make here, but
I think it should be pretty significant.
Let's see. I guess it is 30. Yeah, like 1/4 size, right?
Probably about a third.
Mm.
Moment of truth. Ah.
Wait, now we got to see the ghost and get really angry about it.
No ghost.
No ghost.
Wait, why would we
Okay.
see the ghost versus going to the next level?
So the reason we didn't go to the next level is because it equals 2 and not equals 1.
Do we know
But
from car code and to car code definitely work for for Unicode and not just ASCII? I'm not sure I've ever tried it.
yeah, I guess I'm not sure I've ever tried it either. We should still see the ghost somewhere.
It would be at the very, very top left of the screen, though, or top left bits.
Oh, there it is.
Like 256 maybe. No, that's not
All right.
Aww. We might want to fix that in PXT. Or
Did I go too far?
oh, I'm not sure.
Nope.
Oh, it might have also been that we were passing in numbers instead of integers. We'll figure it out.
Back to where we were. All right, the other way to fix this error is instead of doing what we're doing right now, instead of the on-game update every 10 milliseconds, we're just going to make it a lot choppier and probably, I don't know, try 40 milliseconds. Did it compile? Go. Ah.
Let's see. I'm not sure there'll be a significant difference here because usually we take 30 milliseconds per game update anyway, per yield.
We'll see.
Oh, nice.
Didn't crash. No, no, no. No. Ghost. I can still beat him. All right, I can't beat him. All right, one more try. I want to beat this guy, and then we can do outros.
Don't lose it. I feel like the other way you can think about it is you're playing against a robot. Robots are obviously better than you at things. They're made to play games. How can you expect to beat a robot? Oh.
All right.
Nice.
All right, I'm not sure how fun this game is, but I do like the ghost feature, and it's kind of fun. I don't know. I had fun doing the level design. So let me go ahead and fix the level real quick, and then we will, do outros. So I'm Richard, at Richard on the MakeCode forum.
I'm Joey, at jwanderl on the MakeCode forums.
I'm Shannon, at Shakao on the MakeCode forums.
And I'm Vivian. I live cheerful on the MakeCode forums.
Yeah, thanks for watching.